Hello, first graders. It's time for some more writing lessons. And in these writing lessons, we are going to be talking about procedural writing. So, procedural, inside of that, I hear the word procedure. A procedure is a plan or steps to get something done. Another term that we use for procedural writing is how to writing, because you're going to teach someone how to do something. So, today we're going to kick off this unit by using what I call a circle map. So a circle map is a way of getting some of my ideas down on paper. You have this paper at the back of the small group binder, all of the pages that your families picked up right before Valentine's Day. This should be the very first page. So right here, you'll see that there's a big circle, and then in the middle it says, I know how to. Well, before we even go to that, let's come on up to the top. We've talked a lot in our class about how writing my name is a great way of reminding myself, slow down, do my best work. And that's exactly what I'm going to do as I take a minute and write my name. Go ahead and take a minute and write your name as well. Now the date. Today, February is the second month. Today's the 22nd day, and it's still 2021. Oh my goodness, look at all those twos in there. That's a lot, isn't it? So in a circle map, in the beginning, it gives us an idea. I know how to. Everything around the outside is going to go right along with this. So I know how to, I know how to, I know how to. There we go. Now, when we talk about procedures and how to writing, the first thing that we always do is we think of a verb. A verb is an action word or something you can do. So I'm going to get a marker here, and we're going to think of some verbs that we know that we might use in a how-to. So a verb is anything you can do. Jump, run, walk, right? Well, those are definitely not the kind of action words that we want to teach someone, but we might use one like this. Build. Maybe there is something, oh, I almost forgot a letter in there. Maybe there is something that you know how to build. Building things. Building out of Lego, building out of Play-Doh, building out of blocks, building something. If you know how to build something, you could teach someone else how to do that. How about draw? We've watched several Art Hub videos. The person who has the Art Hub videos, he knows how to draw a lot of things, and he teaches other people how to do it. And he does it step by step by step. How about make? Maybe you know how to make some things. Maybe you are really good at making paper airplanes. I'm not. I can never get them to fly straight. Make is a verb. A verb that I use a lot when I'm teaching someone how to do something is I teach someone how to bake. I really like to bake things. Let's take a look. I just put the word bake like this. What do you think? Does that say bake? No way. That A is safe and sound. It says back. What can I do? Hopefully you guys all remember that magic E. There we go. Bake. These are all different verbs that I might use to teach someone how to do something. So take a minute and put these 4 words at the bottom of your page. Build. Do you know how to build a snowman? Do you know how to build a sandcastle? Do you know how to build a tower? Draw. Do you know how to draw a heart? Do you know how to draw a person? Do you know how to draw fancy lines? Make. What are some things that you know how to make? Like I said, do you know how to make a paper airplane? Do you know how to make your bed? How about bake? Have you ever baked something with someone? Do you know how to bake cookies? Do you know how to bake brownies? Maybe you know how to bake bread? All of those are the verbs. And so what we're going to do is we're going to now think of some things that you know how to do. There are some things that I might know how to do that you may not, and vice versa. It means there might be some things that you know how to do that I don't know how to do. So I don't need to write I know how to. That's already in here. So over here, I'm going to think of one of my verbs. So one thing that I know how to do is I know how to make. Wait a second, that says mac. It's just like bake. I need an E. Make a snowman. Now, I also could have used the word build. Either one would have worked for that. How to make a snowman or how to build. I think build is probably a little bit more specific because I don't make all of the parts of the snowman. They've already been made. So I'm going to change that one to build. How to build. I know how to build a snowman. Okay, what's something else that you know how to? How about draw? Is there something that you know how to draw? I know how to draw a person. You could add person if you're really good at drawing people, or if there's something else that you are really good at drawing. I had a student a few years ago who was so good at drawing little Shopkins. She made all sorts of different little things. It was incredible. So she could have put, I know how to draw Shopkins. She wouldn't have even had to put in there. Bake. Okay, I love to bake. I know how to bake cookies. And to squeeze that one in there, right? All of those things are things that I know how to do that I could teach someone else. Now, sometimes my friends get kind of stuck and they want to teach someone how to play something, how to play a video game, how to play a board game. Now, it is true that you could do a how-to about those, but it's much, much trickier to teach someone how to do something with play. So we kind of try to stay away from that verb. We kind of really try to stick with these verbs: build, bake, draw, make. If there's another verb that you have, get. Now, this is kind of tricky, get. If I said I know how to get ice cream, well, I know how to do that too. But there's not really any steps to it. You go to the store and you get it, right? But what about get ready to play out in the snow? Well, yeah. You know, that wasn't one of my original verbs, but I can do that. I know how to get ready to play in the, now here's a deal. Look at, I made my letters the right size. The tall letters like T and D and L and T and H, they went up to the top. My small letters, E, R, E, A, O, A, I, N, E, they're all under the dotted line. And my hang down letters, G, Y, P, and Y, they all went under that line, but I still don't have enough room. So I just need to zip right down here. Get ready to play in the snow. I'm just going to put it on that bottom line right there. Now, what I think with this is I think, okay, if I was talking to a 3-year-old, I always kind of try to think about if this is something that is someone who is way smaller than me. If I had to teach them how to do something, how would I do it? Something that might seem kind of tricky for them. So for Isla, it might be really tricky for her to draw a person. So I'm going to show her how to do that. I want you to take some time. As soon as this video is over, I want you to fill in the rest of your circle map, things that you know how to do that you could teach someone who is smaller than you. I can't wait to see what's inside of your circle map. Tomorrow we'll be taking the things from our circle map and we'll be transferring them into another paper. Go ahead and fill up that circle map. Work hard, be kind, make smart choices. See you later.